Good day, writers. We are looking at 1 Corinthians 10:13. What's the good of temptation? And Mr. Chambers is is really unfolding this, bringing this idea to us that temptation brings some good things. It draws us closer to God, for one. It reveals some of the tactics of the uh, enemies of God. It gives us opportunity to identify individuals who, well, they may be considered enemies of ours, or they may be considered co-conspirators in this temptation. And uh, all of it is good because we begin then to grab hold of those things and pray into it. Pray for those individuals, pray for that situation. We get closer to God through the temptations that come to us. And Mr. Chambers is mindful to uh, identify that temptation. It's not something that we alone deal with. It is from the environment. It is the devil's domain, and it is a profound uh, pointer, a profound clue to what our existence in the flesh is all about. And we can draw closer to God when we are tempted, but not to freak out. Uh, we we can, through the Spirit, uh, manage and build on the victories that we have when we overcome temptation, and we'll move up the ladder of temptation. Soon we have resisted the devil, and the devil flees. It's just not worth the devil's time tempting you with certain things, because you've made it clear you're not going to participate. You're not going to fall into the trap. You're not going to get on the slippery slope. So you have victory, and lo and behold, down the road there is another temptation, and it is more powerful, but it is the same in terms of identifying tactics of the enemy and drawing you closer to God. And so Mr. Chambers is saying the good of temptation is that it draws us closer to God. And so you have to um, tackle your temptations as if it is an assault on you. And indeed, it is an assault on you. It is an assault on life. The ultimate conclusion of any temptation is death and destruction. And when it is presented, it doesn't identify itself as death and destruction. Of course, it identifies itself as pleasure and desire and, oh, maybe distraction. I don't know. But uh, ultimately, anything that comes through your accuser, the tempter, is going to lead to death and destruction. So you turn from that, and you turn towards God, and you may be able to analyze the temptation, pick out parts of it, pray into that, lift those individuals up or that situation up. As Jesus has said, we pray for our enemies, and we there is no enemy uh, of the flesh. We battle forces of spirit, not of flesh. So in your temptation, don't freak out. Grab hold of it, bring it to God, and turn it around. Turn that temptation around on the forces that stand against God and pray into it in every manner and way that the Spirit brings to you, and you will have victory. But do not think that you will cease from being tempted. Temptations will come, as does the road ahead. Till we ride again, ride on.